Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jakisha. In today's video we'll be talking about gold. Everything I know about the gold, how to do it, how to earn it, how to get more of it, how I believe you should approach the whole idea of making gold in this game. First, one thing caveat before we even start about the gold, I need to emphasize this. There is a different idea of earning gold if you are archer or if you are any else class. Because archer have a lot better offensive stats in its 23 million gold skill, basic damage 2 and crit damage 5, while most other classes have something else here, like spear have damage reduction 5 and so on, which is also quite good, but not as good as offensive stats as the archer. As well, archer, because it's native archer, he already have his crit stats in dexterity, 17, level 22, level 25 to farm specific gold. It has a lot more damage compared to any other class that needs to switch to archer and lose all that additional damage stats that you get from the crit. My firm belief, there nobody besides maybe archer, but even archer I believe should be wasting their time trying to earn gold in low level areas. So specifically trying to kill low level mobs just to get more gold faster, I believe it's not worth. That getting out of the way, let's now talk about the gold. There are two major things that you need to think in terms of gold. Number one thing, how to earn more gold. So most people know, of course, Land of Prosperity. If you go lower area, you will earn a bit more gold. I believe it's not worth, because this is now it's 160. Okay, maybe now it's questionable, is it worth, but I still believe I'm going to area 2 when I'm farming. I'm still too weak to area 3, so I'm going to area 2 to farm when I'm farming gold. You could go level 1 area, you'll earn maybe 20% more gold, but you'll earn 30% less experience if you do that. Second thing when it comes to earning gold is daily quests. Always try to complete all 30 of your dailies if you can, ideally. You see, when I finish Santona, I need to still finish these guys as well. Now when you're leaving AFK or night, everybody should be doing it. If your power is too expensive in your area, or you have a really strong PC that like googles up the power, maybe just leave it on mobile, put it on the charger and leave it somewhere when you go to sleep, AFK in sleep mode. If you're leaving AFK overnight, this universally applies. The lower the area, the lower the level area, the more gold you will get. Now some people switch to archer and go to like level 12, level 7 areas where they can one-shot kill opponents and earn gold like that. In my testings, usually you earn around 20% more gold if you're doing that, compared to the things that I was doing when I was specifically targeting gold. I was doing that, there was an event, and what I was doing basically, I was going to the lowest level area that I still need codex item for. So for me, that was a level 31 area at the time. I was here in Abandoned Lot or here in Tall Forest Meadow. So now, if event was right now, right this moment, the same event, where would I go? So let's quickly address. So the best pure gold for me as a spear class is actually here in Stone Cliff area, but I already have all those in Stone Cliff, all those Tot Meats and Torn Wind Pieces. But here I can skill one-shot those mobs, and I need 2 auto attacks if I'm not using the skill. And they are relatively close, so there is not a lot of running around. That was the best in terms of pure gold, but I was not doing that. I was doing here. So now the tough meats are 4.6 and I still need 7 to finish this. Now this is slight priority, but I still don't need it as much. Well, this is a long term. I plan to fill this when the price for this goes below 1, right? And all of this passively while I'm probably farming this one. Now 5 diamonds is still close. I think I would actually farm it to like maybe just to finish this accuracy one. Now these guys are too cheap. 1.87 and 3. These guys are actually not worth as much to farm just for that small amount of diamonds. So if you compare the diamond price, it would be more beneficial to either farm here or even go to the level 25, level 22, level 17 on the other map, right? Now here there is a slightly different story. In level 32 spots, when I set my, I'm gonna show you. So I set it like this: skill, normal attack, skill, skill, skill. So what, and I turn off repeat use. So what ends up happening? Every mob, what I need to do, I use this skill sometimes one shots, but not all the time. I think it's if you get crit lucky or something, right? So usually what's happened? Skill and auto attack finish the creature. Then this is on cooldown. Then auto attack and this skill finish the creature. Then this is on cooldown, this is on cooldown. Then auto attack and this skill finish the creature. Then auto attack, this skill and another auto attack usually finish the creature. And a little less efficient compared to level 31. But if you look, there is a world map, Bastion. So here, because this is around 5, this is really cheap, so it's not worth. But here, this guy is around 10, I think. It was around 10, now it's around 7. So it's still not kind of worth for this. It's close. But here in Silmar, I use the, when it comes to Silmar, I change the specs. I put all skills and I remove that auto attack in between. But here, this mantis is around 10, right? Yeah, it's around 10. This is sought after. If you go, I still need 15 to finish PV defense. This is really important. Also, this one is kinda good. Basic damage 1, and this one is also decent, right? All of these are decent, so I believe now this one is free and free. So on this one it's kind of not worth farming, but farming for this I would probably right now, based on the market value of my server, if I got the gold event, I would put it in this area where these mantis calls are. I would try to position my character in a spot where around him there is free mobs that drop that material, and I would actually, because I'm kind of strong compared to the most people that farm that area, I would actually turn off my auto manner. I would put 30 meters because I kill too fast. I need a wider area of killing, and I would leave there to farm gold. Because there is no gold events right now, what I'm actually doing when I'm going to sleep, I leave my character. I was leaving it here in Orc Conquest or Orc Conquest of whatever, cannot pronounce that. The reason why I was keeping it there is because I was going for this PV defense 1, damage reduction 1. I actually got this night, I got that thing done. So my next idea is, I think I will go here. Let me check. So melee damage reduction and MP, and the 10 ones are PV and damage reduction 1, basic damage 1. So basic damage 1 is nice. It will helps us farm faster. MP, I kinda need it, but I'm not like really needing it right now. So if I skip this, it's not that big of a deal. My next choice is a level 45 areas. So I need 5 to finish MP, and here I need 6 to finish PV bonus damage. And after that we will probably go for, this is 20, this is 10, magic damage reduction 1, this is nice but not really important. 15, I don't need this, I don't need this, so it's probably between this and this. And I will probably take magic damage reduction 1. I will take this one first, but this is really not important, this can wait. So this is one option, we need 6 here, and when we go here we need 4 here to start finishing this melee damage 1, melee dual damage 1. So I would probably leave it here. The other option is here, where we are actually going for the same here. We need 16. So I will probably try to finish this one to get additional damage. So my next, like tomorrow, when I go to the sleep, I would leave it, try to get this bonus damage one, plus 6, you need 6 more, I mean PV bonus damage 1, and I would leave it there. Why I'm leaving it in level 45 or level 47 areas, gold I get, for around 5 hours I get 250,000, I believe. In average I earn a little bit less gold than if I was farming that level 34 areas, but the idea, I'm thinking in terms of efficiency, right? I'm not rushing for gold. What I'm thinking of is the gold will come over time, right? It would be really nice to have that 23 million skill that give additional 10 health, but the priority right now is efficiency. So I'm farming in that area for the reason stated that I already have, if you go to the quest daily for Bastion, I'm already maxed this out, so the max PV bonus damage 8 and dual damage 10. Then I think in 2 days I will get this to max, and then I will actually, the plan is to finish all those 10s in level 47 and 45 overnight, and then I'm gonna start collecting like in all these areas that I actually kind of skipped these. I was only leaving there only collecting the stuff that I got from dailies, because there are quite a good ones here. I think there is a lot of defense here. We can filter it. So this one is defense, this one is defense, this one is defense. All those are priority. So the plan is finish those additional damage ones in level 47, 45, and then in like 2-3 days I'm gonna get maximize bonus potential from this map. As you can see, I need 5 3. I think in 2 days I will done that, right? I think around 300 you get it when you finish all of this, right? 2 or 3 days is not important. Then, because the efficiency on farming on this map will be maxed in terms of these rankings, then I'll switch to get all defense from those spots. My goal as my character is to get to 260 defense. Now we are at 219 plus 26, that's 245. We need 260 to farm, free farm at level 45 in Battlefront and level 45 in Masarta Ice Cave. Okay, so that's the thing about earning gold. Now the second major thing is not wasting gold, because gold component in this game, as much as it earning, is the same amount as wasting gold. What do I mean by that? Well, first thing, the easiest gold sink into the game is when you die, repair cost can easily get to 50,000, 75,000, 55,000. Like, you don't want to die, especially in Masarta Ice Cave, in Battlefront. So to save you from dying, what you can do is a couple of things actually. But first thing, of course, set your radar if you are in Battlefront. Second thing is have on your keyboard designated button to instant teleport to the town. So if you see them coming, you first try running. If you see 5 of them, you instantly start spamming teleport. And after some time, you will even like recognize the usual suspects that wants to kill you. In my server, those are SWATs, Immortals sometimes, and other clans that are usually going for the kill. Not everybody is trying to kill you, right? There are also some times of the day when, if you think about it, usually after the reset, most people they go to do their daily quests. So usually the best time for you to farm in risky spots like Battlefront or Masarta Ice Cave is during those times when most people are doing daily quests. You have 3 or 4 hours free farm time. Additional thing, when you are doing Masartas, let's say right now I'm doing Masarta 4, that's my. So you go to the bosses, you see Masarta Ice Cave 4 boss in 3 hours and 10 hours. So in 3 hours, if I go in now, I would have at least usually around 2 hours maybe of not interrupted Masarta Ice Cave farm. Around the boss spawns, usually the big clans, they go in and they try to sweep everything to kill everybody and then kill the boss. So try to get after they kill the boss. So maybe ideal time would be if the boss was killed slightly before the reset, daily reset, and then daily reset comes, and then you have like, for example, let's say right now there was a daily reset, I was going to Ice Cave 2, I would have 6 hours, usually at least 4 hour free farm time. Okay, the second thing you can save your time when farming is when you're doing daily quests. So what I do in the map 1, I actually don't do any teleports. I have a route, for example, maybe I start from level 47, then I go 47, 47, 31, 31, 32, 34, 34, then I walk to 45, 45, 32, and sometimes I finish here or not, depending of do I do how much I do in other places. I always do. Also, when you go to the Forest of Training, you never want to enter like this from this button. What you actually want to do, you want to go to your quest, you take the quest, and then you teleport on the quest like here, then this price for teleporting will be, for example, at level 50. It will cost 4,000 here, but 9,000 if you go into the cave, basically. So you can save gold there. When you go to Sanctona, usually what you wanna do, now it's on event, so whenever I have a chance with 5 additional teammates with full party, I would go anyways on level 50 because my defense is too low, but in party it's still manageable. But if I'm not in the party, I would go to level 40 and I would enter 1 hour before the reset. So the reset is in 6 hours, so I would enter in at 59 minutes here and I would keep it during that day, and right after the reset additional hour, that means I would save 36,000. How much is it? 35. I will save additional entry of 35,000 gold. Now the additional wastage of gold is using pots. So whenever you can, you wanna farm where you don't need to use pots, basically. The less pots you spend on pots, the more gold you will earn, basically. Hope that makes sense. Finish after the daily reset. You want to finish your forest of training. This event will go away. You also want to finish Sanctona ruins. You have around 1 hour 30 minutes to finish those 2 events after the reset. After the maintenance, the event will be additional 50% insignias in Battlefront and Masarta Ice Cave. So ideally you will not enter Ice Cave before the reset. Also, all your insignias will go away, as you can see, after the maintenance. So you wanna spend as much as you can. There will also be skins. We will see skins when they come. I was really hoping that they will put in this event ways to earn baby seals or to buy them from the Battlefront shop, but I guess it's not this update, it will be some else update in the future. So like here, when I'm farming, the plan was all walking from 36 to 36, 39, 39, and then after I finish this, I will teleport to 41, walk to second 41, then I will teleport to 43 and walk to second 43. That's the additional way to save gold, right? And there is too much crowded, I'm losing items here, so that's fine. Where nobody is around us when we farm while we're making the video. I mean, that's about it. When it comes to spending money, I still need to use this when I'm going to level 45 Masarta, so I like to have at least, like I'm now at 8. I need 20 for the full Masarta, right? Masarta Ice Cave. Maybe 21 because sometimes you don't go in, go out at the times that you need to do, basically. I'm still not buying this for 100,000 gold, and I actively try to avoid spending gold on these guys. Like, I got some really rare white I think some shield that you cannot craft, so I actually spent and put it to 5 and put it in codex. But most other things I try to get avoid from doing them, to spending gold on this until I get the level 23 million skill. When it comes to spear in skill priority, this is the first one, this is the second one, this is the third one, and then you want Wave of Inspiration, and then you want Tenacity is for PvP, and this you want the last. Block Pierce is useless, relatively useless. as you can see, because it's only 20 meters, we were standing there and like, okay, we have nothing to kill, right? That's why you always want 30 meters when you're farming most of the time, especially if your character is slightly stronger than it was at the beginning. I use like this ring and this ring when I'm farming like higher mobs where I need accuracy. I use this, but I still didn't craft the second blue ring, so I'm like switching this to get me additional crit to crit. That's about it when it comes to gold. So my suggestion is, don't specifically go for the low level mobs. You are losing a lot of codex and diamond items. You will gain gold a little bit slower, yes, but in the long run you will fill up your codex, so you will earn gold, and gold in like 3 or 4 months it will be irrelevant to you. You will have thousands, millions of gold that you don't know what to do with it. It will be irrelevant, so it's better like to delay, I don't know, 2 weeks of getting 23 million skill for the fact that you are gaining the codex materials and potential blue items as well that are not too shabby. That's it from me, guys. I need 500 subs, so sub. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.